Hello once again, you amazing Wookiees. How's it going? Okay. So, took me a little time to figure it all out, but for whatever reason, when I booted up my PlayStation and ready to stream, for whatever reason it went over to my Wi-Fi, which is why my quality was so low and why I was having a hard time connecting to the internet, because I actually have a line, I have an internet cable going to my modem, or router, whatever, but for whatever reason it was picking up only Wi-Fi, so I had to restart my system, restart the internet, then I had to go and try to set up a network, and I put it back on the cable. I'm like, okay, why did you do this in the first place? So anyway, let me get everything set up here again. I don't know why. I don't know how it did it. It was like, hey, Wi-Fi's better. Retry this. All signed in. Alright, let me do a little visual test quick. Make sure that it's not choppy. Okay, I don't see no choppiness, alright. Alright, so we're trying to get to Tau. Which is interesting we call it Tau because Tau is a name of a... Well, it's a book and a city called Tau from a movie I love to watch, which is, no, it's not I think it's just called Warrior. Kangaroo Warriors, basically. Alright, so it's saying if I follow the blue lights, it'll lead me to Tau. These are all red lights. Alright, so let's go see if we can find the blue lights. Okay, so this is the elevator we took down. Okay. So I don't see blue lights. I see a bunch of red lights. Probably should have changed the name of the stream to Late Night. Okay. Alright, so these are the blue lights. Follow the blue lights. Okay, so if you're going one way, it turns to red. You go the other way, it turns to blue. Gotcha. So that's what it was trying to illustrate to you. Just follow the blue lights and it will take you the direction of cow. If you go the other way, it'll turn red and it'll take you the direction of cow. Okay, now I got it. That way and take me back. mean, it feels like I'm supposed to turn this thing on. Maybe if I... I feel like I'm supposed to turn this on somehow. Okay. Yeah, unable to. Okay, so I follow this thing. Don't you dare turn your lights off. Music's going. Yeah, I hope I'm going the right way. I'm following these glow sticks. Oh, I remember this. I just finished. I was watching Leviathan. And Six-Pack put one of these things inside of someone's suit. I think that was funny. Oh, shoot. Oh, really? Okay, so don't go towards that light. No, you stay away. It's getting harder and harder to move around. And the guy's really struggling. the weather's lighting up. See the structure ahead. Alright, I'm assuming this is Tau. Bullet hole? It looks like a bullet hole.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Signal lost. 3 active. Tau. Access log. They said 3's active, but 3's not here.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
You guys all right? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, so it looks like things kind of got real here. I mean, giant space gun. That's a little bit of damage. am I supposed to get past that? Hello. Goodbye. This is him trying to figure stuff out. He comes in. Oh, man, really?
Anyone there?
Not in the mood to talk to robots. No offense.
Wow. That is like the hardest thing, is like trying to get past all these things. Like, I would play this on easy, because if those things can't kill you, there's no risk factor. God. I hate the fact we don't even have a gun.
Anyone there?
Not in the mood to talk to robots. No offense.
How's that not supposed to be offensive? Like, I want to talk to a robot. I'm like, I might be a good robot. Damn it, I missed the damn dorm truck. There we go. What won't stop? I don't know why I'm looking in here. What's up? Stop what? Be less cryptic, man.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Do anything for him?
No. We're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
You know, I'm wondering if this WoW is kind of like Like an artificial intelligence that has kind of gone wrong. I can't remember what movie it was, but the AI... I can't remember what movie it was, but there was like an AI intelligence. No, I don't think it was I don't think it was an AI. I'm thinking Mass Effect. Is that the AI in the game saw humans as imperfect, and it was rewriting everything, like making it one of a whole, you know? Wonder if that's something that's going on here, that it's kind of rewriting and going after its creators. Okay, let's go check the other place out. Go to the dive area. Dive room we go. got his own cargo. I'll be right back, guys.
You're different.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one. You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know?
None of this feels right.
Son, I want to die.
Sarah.
Just think about it. Don't let me down. Go ahead. Go save humanity. What's left of it. Be careful. Don't let me down. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Just... please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send him out there. to the stars.
Yeah, Mike's muted because I got up to do something I forgot to unmute it. Thank you. I keep on forgetting to do that. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a Fallout kind of feel to it. Once you get a little further into the game, like for instance, you start out, the main character Simon, you start out in his apartment, find out he was in some kind of accident and he has to get these scans to help with, I guess, cranial bleeding or something like that. Only to find out that you are not in there, you're kind of like in this matrix, because Manatee is pretty much died because of a asteroid or a meteorite, and things just seem to have gone wrong. Like, there's this artificial intelligence that is like attaching itself to the dead bodies, I guess, because we've dumped our brains all into this arc thing here, and are living our lives out in like this kind of matrix fantasy or something like that, until we can, I guess, make new bodies and put ourselves in there. And there's one of the characters, Kathleen. She's like she's got the same situation, except her situation is she's living inside a computer. Yeah, and she's kind of like your Edie from Mass Effect. Very interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw him. I just didn't get to it till this year. I mean, there's monsters. You have absolutely no weapons really to speak of. Like no guns, no other things. So that's a very like an Outlast kind of how can I put this? Gameplay. You get no weapons, nothing you can craft. You pretty much have to run if you come across some of these creatures. And it's like they warp your mind. Like they cause so much mental pain that if they'll stun lock you or something like that, and they'll come after you and kill you for a moment. Essentially, what your character is going through is a dead body, aka robot, with the personality of Simon, and that's pretty much been the consensus of the whole game.
Black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off. No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
Then we just fall. Falling's good. Those are our health packs. It kind of reminds me from the movie The Sphere. So yeah, apparently like there's a small group of people who haven't exactly dumped their brains into the Ark. and they're trying to save this piece of equipment right here that has all these people's memory, all these people's personalities in there. Essentially, what happened to Simon is that they basically made they made a duplicate of him. You know, it's kind of complicated at that. But here's basically trying to save humanity. Once you get further into the story, from this WoW, which is an AI who's gone wrong and is starting to repurpose and reprogram the, I guess, human bodies, and turning them into what you see, like the monsters you see throughout the game.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
No, I thought it was an asteroid, but it was actually a comet, which is a little bit unusual, because I dabble a little bit in astronomy, which is unusual because a comet is mostly frozen particles. I mean, it would have to be something extremely significant to actually create an impact. Because, like I said, it's mostly ice and particles. That's what a comet's made up of. And our planet is protected by, I just call it a kind of like an electromagnetic shield. So anytime anything goes into it, it actually creates so much friction and creates heat, and it breaks away, which is why we don't see big meteorites. They would have to have a significant mass in order to pass into our planet.
The WoW has started
at least
to
I
grow
hope I'm
physically.
correct about that.
It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this.
Look that up.
But I assume it is intentional.
Okay, so I guess it would be possible. Okay.
The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness.
Well, I guess
Not
if
only
a
does
comment
its
was
expansion
large
suggest
enough that
an unexpected
it didn't break
understanding
away
of space, but also its own physical
properly, just like
manifestation within the
if
world.
you guys remember watching the movie Armageddon, if it was the same scenario as like Armageddon, then I guess it probably kind of could crash. Yeah.
The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
says we're gonna come face to face with WoW. I thought we'd find more. Oh, wrong room. Sorry. Alright, I'm looking for the dive room. Ow. So how do I equalize the pressure? Answers that question. I just hope the arc's gonna be okay. I totally forgot today's Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday. Something came in and swallowed it. Maybe I went too far ahead and just went back. No. I guess keep going forward. I imagine if I lost the arc, the game would probably reset, saying you failed.
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein slushing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make their WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside of the cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, son. Now strike at the heart.
I'm thinking that that's the guy we're talking about, John. We went to his room, John. I can't seem to find the Ark. Isn't that was like something that was very, very...
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feel it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Okay. Lose my hand? Yeah, I just lost my hand.
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh, God!
You wanted to kill us too? Alright, let's get out of here. Run! Run! I think we lost the Ark. Yeah, that'd be we'll find the Ark soon. Or maybe not. I need help. So let's recap what we had. We just killed the wow. Got the old shot. Looks like we've lost the Ark. Supposed to be the most important thing to our mission.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Oh, okay. So the Ark just kept on going. Okay. I hope there's a health pack somewhere. A little beat up.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
How do you expect to carry the Ark with
Alright,
hand?
Phi is up and running.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay, so I don't understand the entirety of their plan. So they want to save humanity in a virtual matrix, essentially. We live our lives in a virtual reality. What's step 2?
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those. This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started. What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's... I mean, that's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Looks like they didn't even finish the assembly.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
Had to make a quick stop inside out to help kill the wow.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
You
Alright, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Well, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Okay, so it's sticking into a shell, right? Where's the shell? Just kind of saying some assembly required is nice to know.
Suggesting we keep it down here. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We needed to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, God. Catherine.
Did you say something?
It's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell. A bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
How could they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
Funny how he's now trying to console her.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Payload detected. Wait, shouldn't we kind of button this up?
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Combat up and we'll head out to the gun.
Oh yeah, head back up.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
That can't be it, because that's where we entered.
used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat. Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
I don't trust you.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes! Yeah, we made it!
Did we?
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck you! Fuck you, Catherine! You lied! And I believed in you! I trusted you! You said we're getting on the fucking Ark!
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie! I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance! You
fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Oh, damn. Oh man, that's gotta suck. So basically, okay, into the game. I knew we probably didn't have much left. Alright, what can I say about it? Definitely liked the story. It definitely had some oh my moments, but as far as horror game goes, it's very relaxing more than, like, if I was playing Outlast it'd be different. But this one is not so much jump scare, more like you gotta get to the end. You know, you have to pick and choose the routes you take. And it does have that atmosphere where you're like, what, something's gonna happen, and 90% of the time nothing happens. But when something does happen, it's like, and it's more like I have to get past this thing. Kind of reminds me of, like, the ending reminded me of Aeon Flux. The reason I say Aeon Flux is because in Aeon Flux, the world was outside this little dome was corrupted and diseased. At least that's what people were told. And when anybody died, they copied their memory and put it into another copy. So they're making duplicates after duplicate over and over and over and over again. And it wasn't supposed to be permanent. You know, in the movie, it was supposed to be temporary until they could figure out how to solve the illness and disease. But I think it was one of the guys like, no, why? Why should we do this? We're immortal now. So he kind of did something to alter the memories so people didn't know. And this one, it seems like basically they copy you. Like everything you are, they copy you and put you on this ark. So while the real one died. So the real Catherine died, but she still was, she didn't exactly get on the ark. So she made a copy of herself and then made another copy. Simon was this guy from Toronto. He was scanned in, and he was living in the ark, and then she needed help, so she had to get him off. So she made another copy, then another copy, and now at the end of the game, he's this copy is left alone to die. And it seemed like the WoW was not an evil force; it was recycling human life, what was left. You know, it was taking the human bodies and recycling them. You know, making life. Oh, there's more gameplay left. I'll continue my... Oh, what?
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Oh, this is the copy. Looks like it worked. For this, Simon and Catherine, I think they're gonna probably live in this world together, probably. They know nothing of what has transpired. Slogan, if you are reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This is survey is conducted to give the developer a better understanding of the subjective experience and improve your well-being. Please continue the survey. How do you like the physical creation? How would you like to describe your senses? How would you perceive your new experience? Do you know the experience? Would you rather be removed from the project? Except that. Alright, so we're not truly at the ending just yet. But I'll still talk about it. So, it's an interesting concept, like, mankind dies, or I shouldn't say dies, but mankind is pretty much obliterated, with only a handful of people left because of a giant comet hitting the Earth.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
And in order to survive the Earth and give the humanity thousands of years to figure out a new way, give the Earth time to heal, give the people a chance to figure out how to come back to the world, they put it up on a satellite until they can return. Which is not just too similar to what I guess this would be more like cryostasis. I think there was an episode where there was something like this in Star Trek, but the satellite ended up running out of power. So they wanted the people to remember who they were. So Captain Picard actually lived out a life there. Very interesting story. Again, like I was saying, WoW, it doesn't seem like it was a villain in the story. It was just recycling all the, it felt like it was involving, the fish. It was involving using the resources left behind by us humans and, making use out of it. And I don't know who that guy was. I'm wondering if it was Josh Roth or whatever his name was. And he was altered, and he's like, "We must destroy this thing. Now that I will destroy the only person who is now immune to the new strand, you." Definitely. There's only 2 puzzles in the game I actually had to look up. One was the sequence for the arc test, and the thing is, I didn't understand it. There's no resource material for me to understand what I was doing. And there was, I think it was one other one, but I didn't know that you could turn those little toggles on. Once I saw the video, you could turn them on. I kind of figured it out on my own. I didn't need a walkthrough on that. But the game was very enjoyable. I would not recommend playing this game on easy, because if you play it easy and you come across some of those creatures, and they're like, "Oh, they won't kill you." What's the point? Like, it takes what little tension there is in the game, and it just be a walk in the park. Like, that's kind of part of the game, is the tension. Like, oh my lord, how am I gonna get past this? And that's what the game really delivers. What really drives this game, I feel. Now, if you're looking for like a horror game, like a horror game, I would say Outlast Pro still probably would go above this. But this is a little bit more relaxing in terms of like tension and horror. Like, definitely the environment is horrifying, but like you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? When you're playing it for the first time, but nothing really happens. It's like the only time you ever come across like certain creatures is in certain segments of the game, which is why I say this is more relaxing. Another big plus is it takes place underwater. There's not a lot of games where you mostly you're underwater, except for like Subnautica. Rating. Well, it never crashed, so that's a plus. It did stack. It chugged a little bit in certain times during loading and saving. You know, and graphically, it looked like something like an old computer game. I would say old computer. No, that's not the right word. Well, compared to some of the graphics now, it's a little dated, but it's still enjoyable. It was still enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It gets me thinking. Like, that's the one thing it really does well, is it keeps you thinking. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Why are we here? Who is Simon? And basically, Simon's just a random guy. He wasn't really like one of the scientists that was involved in the project. He was just one of the guys that was chosen. Catherine was not a bad person, but she wanted the best thing for humanity, and it seems like everyone could have turned on her, accidentally killing her in a struggle, because they wanted to keep it on Earth, because then they wouldn't have to risk, you know, it getting destroyed. But the whole point was to launch into space, so they would actually have a lot more time, you know. And it looks like in the simulation, in the Matrix, like they know they're in the Ark, they know that they're there, and they're actually sharing a section together because of everything they've gone through. And I think throughout they became friends, or there might have been a romantic involvement, but at the end, like, they're left alone, and they're copies of a copy of a copy. So the other two pretty much were like, you saw it, like they were like, you jerk, you lied to me, you said there was not going to be a copy, we're just getting transferred. And she's like, I can't make you understand how this works, I've told you this. So the other copy is pretty much on the bottom of the sea, probably sitting on that chair waiting for his end. Either that or he's gonna find a crevice and just walk off it. I don't know. But that's like a little. That's pretty messed up, though. You know, that's pretty messed up. I mean, especially with the WoW gone now, there's no real, like, he wouldn't be able to get recycled or anything like that. I don't know. I'm getting a little off topic. You know, the fact that I'm talking so much about this, and the fact I like the story, I'm going to give this game a solid 8 out of 10. Definitely a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I mean, there are some glitchiness in the game, like it'll lag a little bit, but aside from that, I mean, it's never crashed on me. never a problem with the save file. It was very enjoyable. I loved the game. So, let me see what horror game we have next. Oh! Dude. I don't even have to, I don't even have to pause it. So, next up... will be Alien Isolation. I wonder if they actually have that on sale. I'll have to take a look and see. But if not, I'll just have to get everything figured out for my Xbox and stream it. But yeah, guys, first game of the spooky season is done, and then I'm gonna try to get. I know I'm pausing the stream now. I know as far as horror games that we haven't played yet, I know we haven't done Amnesia. That's 2 games I think in there. And then I mean we have Days Gone, but that's like more like an RPG, so. I might just do that like next year. And then we have... What else do we got? I think there was one more I'm trying to think of. Oh, and we have the Dark Pictures. So, if we don't get to those games this year, we'll probably get them in the next year. Now, hopefully next year, you know, if this thing with the Xbox goes well, I really wish they would put an app for YouTube on the Xbox. It just makes everything a lot simpler. I'll probably stream. I want us to get to Dead Space. I want to do Dead Space, and it really sucks because there's the Callisto Protocol, I think it's called, coming out in December, and that sucks because December I don't do horror games really. So, oh yeah, like I said, I don't do horror games really in December. I guess it's just my personal failing is I just don't do horror games. I like playing something kind of reminiscent of the season. But, yeah, that's Soma, guys. Next up will be Alien Isolation. I actually don't think Alien Isolation is a terrible long game. I think it's like 9 hours total. Okay, well some say this takes 18 hours, which I could say. But, I mean, that's like a week for us, probably. So, I thought I streamed it last year, but I guess I didn't. We'll do Alien Isolation, and then this weekend, I'm probably going to do a retro stream where I'm going to play probably Castlevania or something. And then next weekend, if I can get a bunch of people together, we'll either do a podcast or we'll do some Phasmophobia. And I think the podcast will just be us talking about horror movies, adaptations, Splinter movies, you know, stuff like that. Like, for instance, like the Annabelle collection, where it was based off the first Conjuring and came out with those, the Nun and stuff like that. Like, movie, like spin-offs. I shouldn't say splinters, I should say spin-offs. And whether they're good for the franchise or they're bad, you know, stuff like that. I just don't know when I'd like to do that podcast, but I just don't know when it'd be available, when we'll be able to do it. And again, for the Bouncer video game, Let's Play, I think that's just gonna have to wait. Just until some things quiet down for me, and then aside from that, so probably Monday I'll probably try to get another vlog in there for you guys. I know this week has been kind of hectic for me. Like, I didn't stream Tuesday, I didn't do a Monday video Monday. And I thought today was Wednesday. It's actually Thursday now. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I know we only streamed for 2 hours. The end of the stream was about... Well, we kind of had a hiccup. Like, I tried getting things going some my normal time, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, but the PlayStation switched from my cable to my Wi-Fi. That's why it was not streaming properly, and I don't know why it did that. Probably starting November, though, if I'm not able to get God of War right that month, we'll be doing Assassin's Creed. I'm thinking God of War will be in December, but we're almost done, I think, with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And after that, we only have Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla. Which, I like saying only, but those are actually probably some of the longer of the Assassin's Creed games. And I said this before, I hope that they don't, I know with the new one coming out, Mirage, but I hope they don't just, like, scrap the RPG games, because I actually like it. I think there's plenty of places where we could go and have a great open world experience. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came out and watched. You guys are number ones. Absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys are all having a Wookiee-tastic day and spooky October. And I'll see you all on our next adventure. Till next time, see ya.